Hi guys, it's me Jace. I'm back. And of course I'm here to do another tutorial and forgive me if I sound a little bit, you know, muffled because I actually am sick. I have cough and colds and I'm trying to recover, but I'm recording this because I had to do it again because I for some reason I deleted the file. And so now I'm doing it again and gosh. Thank God I have a break today. Anyway, I'm here to do a tutorial for you for a bracelet called Winding Links. It's pretty. It's very, very pretty. Okay, take a look. There. Okay, forgive the ambient noise and sounds. I've got like background noise happening all over me. Sorry. This bracelet, the Winding Links, was created by one of the most wonderful loomers. Her name is Loom in the City. Loom in the City. Okay, that's her name. Loom in the City has one of the craziest Instagram profiles I've seen. She's got insane photography skills, really beautiful designs in mind. She also created the different designs that are very popular right now, like bedazzled, and this insane eccentric wave, which I am still hoping I can do properly as a tutorial after this. And then of course you can see the other posts that she's done. She's just a wonderful loomer, fantastic, very good choices of colors and different kinds of ideas. She's insane, and she's actually one of the, like she makes me wonder. I think she's one of those people that she's walking around and she falls over like a ton of, a pile of bar pins, and then she thinks to herself, oh, you know what, I'm gonna make a tutorial. so so please don't be shocked because when you see our setup, we actually have a setup of 7 bar pins wide. Nothing new, right, if you're talking about loom in the city. Okay, so what you have is 7 bar pins wide, and I actually did a full wrap setup, if you can see. No, that's actually very long, but the thing is, if you want to do something that's shorter, you can do it with just one loom, sorry, one kit long, and then you can just do extensions, but I think it will only get you to about 5 links like this, 5 sections. So if you want something that's longer, like a full wrap, like this would fit a kid, this is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? But for me, it's about 10 because my wrist is a bit bigger. So I'm lacking one more section. So what I'm going to do now is to do 10 sections to be able to create something that wraps around my wrist perfectly without an extension. Because, sorry, I don't really like extensions. Okay, so let's get on. For today, we will be using rubber bands or loom bands from ILOVEHUESHOP. Okay, I want to make it clear because somebody said that the bands are being recycled from another brand. No, these are made for I Love You Shop specifically, and they are branded as I Love You Shop specifically. They do not come from any other brand. They are fresh off the factory, fresh from the factory, made specifically for I Love You Shop. I just want to make that clear. Oh, and by the way, I am not the owner of I Love You Shop. I am just helping, okay? I am actually someone who just loves to loom. Hi, Christy. Okay, so I just love to loom and I am helping them. So, just so you know, I am not the owner. I am just the tutor. Okay, so for this bracelet, I am going to use around 5 colors. Okay, we've got the neon silicone green. We've got the pearl green. We've got the silicone brown, or I call it coffee actually because it looks coffee. Looks like coffee. And then we've got the pearl pink, which are gorgeous. And we've got the pearl yellow. These pearl sets from I Love You Shop are perfect for this bracelet because of the details which need to be shown perfectly. So I'm going to try my best to make you see all of those, but for now, let's get started. For step 1, we need to lay in our border bands, and I will teach you how to make that, but you have to pay attention closely because this goes in a zigzag pattern. Okay, for my border bands, I'm going to be using yellow. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is Just as I always say, I will put two bands at the dulo at the end, and those will be my lock later. I want to make sure they're there already because I don't like having to squeeze them in later. So anyway, the first thing that you need to do is put one rubber band from the center going out. I think that's very basic and easy to do. You continue doing that all the way to the end of this section. Okay. You do the same to the right side. Just add it there. Then add another one. And another one all the way to the end. There you go. Okay. And then we will be going in a diagonal manner, which is like a zigzag. So from the end pin bars, you go in. Oops. Sorry, it's twisted. So you go in and you go in one more. So it's twice because just because Loom the City wants it. So anyway, you go in twice. Only up to 2 bar pins. Okay? Then from then, you go out again. Okay? I hope you can see the yellow clearly because I think I can. Okay? So you go out again. Diagonally. In a zigzag manner. Here you go. Oops. Sorry, I hit my tripod. I feel so funny with the way I'm setting this up because my tripod is set up all the way down to the floor and in between my legs, and one of the legs of the tripod is in between my arms. So if I do not look like R2D2 as I am doing this tutorial, oh my god, thank god you're only listening to my voice because I feel like I'm moving like a robot here. So if I am straining a bit when it comes to how I am placing the bands, please understand. Okay, I feel like I'm moving with a brace around my body. So, to continue again, as I said, you go in again in a zigzag manner. Okay? Zigzag manner. Like that. Once again, you go in a zigzag manner. And after that, you go out again. Okay. One. Oops. One. Two. Oops, I'm covering. Sorry, my hand is all over the place. I know. Sorry. It's my fault. It's just that I have this habit of putting my finger like under there before I put the band so that I don't have to push them down. So, if you look closely, this is what I do. I push it down so it's all the way down, and then I put my band. So it's all the way down already. That's just something that's the OC me does. So anyway, so that's the section that we're working on. And if you will look at this, those triangles that you see, okay, those are these sections. So if you will count, you have one section here, you have one section here, and then 3. So if you want a full wrap, I think it's about 9 or 10. I'm going to be making 10 for me. So I will continue putting it all the way up, and I will see you in a while. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, so I've already laid all the perimeter bands. Okay, and those are the bands that go out here. If you notice this gold, I know there's yellow underneath, but I hope you can see the gold. It's the gold that goes, the chain, the single chain that goes up and up all the way. So anyway, as I said, these are the perimeter bands, and when you reach the top, okay, oops, I'm hitting the tripod. You just have to close, okay, all the way to the end. So when you do your last section, which is the 10th section, you just go all the way in and then all the way to the end again and close it there. Okay, that is not so difficult. Okay, the next section that we will put is the easiest of all. Actually, it's just going to be a single chain that goes all the way up. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to put, let me see what color I want to use there. Okay, I think I'm gonna go use the neon green, these neon greens. Okay, all you have to do is to just put a single chain starting from the bottom, then you go all the way up, Okay, there. It's just that easy, all the way up to the top. Okay. I was just thinking, who knows Sesame Street? I know I do. I grew up with Sesame Street. All those characters, Maria, Luis, Mr. Hooper, Cookie Monster, and everything else. And you know what's funny? I was always scared of one person there, the Count. He just drove me nuts. Every time he would enter, then there's thunder and lightning, and it's like, oh, ha, 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 ha. He enters, and I'm like, that would be a nice evil laugh now that I'm older. But I was just wondering, what if he was a tutor? And you know how he loves to count, right? Of course, he's the count. Hello. Okay. So, what if he was a tutor? Then he would be. I think that would be the longest tutorial ever. Because he'd just go, one green rubber band. Ha, ha, ha. Two green rubber bands. Three green rubber bands. Oh my god, I wonder how long that tutorial is gonna be. That's gonna drive me insane. Probably the neighbor's just gonna go, hey, get it over it and stop counting. Oh well. I know. My mind works crazy. I'm crazy. Don't listen to me. Kids, the Count is a wonderful person. Oh well. Now at least I got to the end of my loom without boring you. Third to the last loom band. Ha ha ha. And then of course you end it there at the end. Okay. You end it there at the end. How redundant am I? Okay. I'm not making sense. Anyway, the next section that we will do is these ones in the middle. Okay. For the ones in the middle, it's actually very pretty. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is to just lay your bands from the middle going down, from the middle going to the side, and from the middle going here. Okay? It's that easy. And for that section, I think I will use the green because they look like leaves. Okay? So what am I talking about? What you do is you see these sections, the middle, the openings, right? In the middle of your triangles, you get your band and then you go you go put one on the middle. Okay, from there to here. I hope you can see that even if it's a bit. Let me see if I can. I just I'm not afraid it won't focus well. Okay, so that's the green there. The second one goes straight to the side. Okay, and the third one goes up to the other middle peg. So it's like an arrow. You form your arrows pointing in. Okay, so another one. Sorry, my light keeps adjusting. It's my white balance, I think, that's on auto. So my light keeps going on and off, on and off. So there, but that's the sunlight. So there, again, the middle going down to the middle peg of the section, and then going out to the last peg, and then going up. There. Oops. It's making patong. It's on top of the other band. I'm sorry, that was Filipino. Okay. So, I hope you got that, and we will move on to the next section. Again, skip this one with the yellow bands or with the bands on it. You go to the one that's empty. Okay. So from the empty, you go from the middle, going diagonal down. Excuse me. And then from the middle again, you go sideways. Okay. And then from that same peg, you go upwards to the middle peg. Remember, they look like arrows. Again, on the right side. From the middle to that second peg. And then from that empty peg again, going up to the one on the right. And then from that empty peg again, going up to the middle. So you're forming arrows. One last time before I jump on and continue off camera. From the middle going down. From that middle one going to the right, to the left, sorry. From that middle one going to the top middle. Sorry if I'm confusing you with the middle terms. I come from Middle Earth. Okay, one more. Empty to that middle. The not so empty to the side. And the definitely not empty anymore to that middle one. There you go. So I will go off camera now and finish this whole section, and I will be right back. I'm back. Hello. Of course, we are going to continue. And now we are going to go to the next section of what we will put. Yay, we're almost done. I'm excited. Okay. So, oops, that's home. Bye. Just kidding. I said that's home. Bye. Anyway, nothing. It's just an attack. Just couldn't do anything. So I'm bored. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not bored. Okay, I'm not bored. Yeah, I'm not bored. I'm so crazy and I'm hyper today. Okay, so anyway, the next section is we are going to put the middle section of this bracelet. And the middle section are those pink bands that you see there. Those, well, not so middle because we actually still have the middle chain, but never mind. Ignore that chain. It's those pink that you see right there. Okay, so I'm actually going to use pink. Might as well just take the one color for now so you can see it clearly, and then you can add whatever color you want to put. Okay, so what you're going to do is very simple. From the two pins, of the middle, you put one going up like that, and then you put one on the other side again going up like that. Okay, and then you put one more going up, then one more going up on the other side. So what's gonna happen is you're actually just going to create excess all the way up with your pink rubber bands. Okay, so let us repeat that step. Okay, you go up from the left, you go up from the right, and then you continue on going up again on the left. Of course it got twisted. I will repeat that again, and it's still twisted. What is wrong with you? Okay, there you go. And then up on the right again. See? Very easy. Okay, I hope you can see the pink clearly. I think it is clear. So one more time. One going up to the center from the left, going up to the center from the right, and then from the center going up to the left, and from the center going up to the right. So just keep doing your excess all the way up to the end of your loom, and I will see you in 2 seconds. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, I've finished laying in the middle bands here already, the excess, and in the end all you have to do is to just continue. Just put a band from the middle, the second to the last one, all the way up, out, and then all the way out there. Okay, so it doesn't change. There's no special pattern. You just continue all the way to the end. Okay, so now we are actually almost done. The last step is we will put cap bands already. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is to put cap bands in the middle, all of these sections, all the middle pegs. Okay, so since we use pink there, you might want to use the same anyway, or you can actually use something else if you want. You can use like an accent color, which I love doing. So for example, if I have a pink there, if I have a pink there, sometimes I would play around with something that would look nice underneath, and something like a neon pink, so that the pink becomes even more pronounced. So that's what I'm going to be using for the middle. And when you put your cap band, my style is I just put it on top, and then I just circle around the peg, just like that. Okay, so for those who are not experts yet on how to put a cap band, that's one suggestion. Again, here, and then you just circle it all the way there. Okay, there. One more time, and that's also a good way for you to see my cap band because it's neon. If you don't see that, nako, I don't know. Nako is an expression in Filipino, just so you all know. For those who are non-Filipinos, but I'm sure the Filipinos are laughing. Nako, he spoke in Tagalog. That's the way it is. It is to be fun. It is meant to be happy. Okay. So you just go and enjoy the tutorial as long as you learn the bracelet. So what, right? If it's in dog speak or whatever. Okay. Before I continue with that, I might as well already tell you that we also have to put cap bands on each of your arrow section. The arrow section only, not the ones after it, and not the first one. Remember the greens, the arrows that we placed, we will cap those. So that's those two, those two, those two, and those two. So I will go get a cap band right now. Oh no, it's right here in front of me. Hello me. Okay, neon green, because I like my cap bands to be pronounced. So on that arrow pegs, I call it the arrow pegs, you put a cap band there and a cap band on the other one as well, because you have two. Do not forget. There. Okay, so again on the next one, not this one, not this one, it's not an arrow, this one. Okay, then you put it there again. Jara. Another one on the other side. Oops, mali. Sorry, it's there, the second one, the other one there. So you look hard. Okay, make sure you don't miss it out. It's only the arrow pegs that you will put cap bands on. Okay, there. And then for the middle, it's all of the middle ones. Okay, so remember, all the middle pegs with that fuchsia pink with the cap band, and then all the arrow pegs, so you all alternating. Okay, and I will be back. Hi there, I'm back. Okay, so we've put our cap bands on all of the pegs that should have the cap band. Remember, only the middle, for the middle, every single one of them. And then for the sides, it's the arrow pegs. Okay, alternating. And now we can go turn the band around. Okay, there you go. Actually, I thought of a continuation for that song. I'm very smart. It's like, turn the band around. Let me feel the tension. I'm so silly. Oh my god, you guys are probably starting to hate me right now. Please do not unfollow. I know I'm weird. I'm just weird, but I'm not a bad guy, okay? Please don't unfollow me. Okay. So now we are going to start with the first step. Okay? Oh, by the way, before I forget, the end, you also have to put a cap band at the end, but it really has to be the same color as your border so it's not confused. Okay? So, the first step is that we will loop out the excess in the middle. So, when you loop out the excess in the middle, you just basically bring them all back to the same posts. So, all you have to do is to go into your cap band. That is the cap band. And then you get the topmost one. Okay? Get the topmost one and loop it out to itself. Just like so. Okay, I know I'm getting an OC because I don't like my bands twisting, but I guess I can just fix that later. Otherwise, this tutorial is going to be 10 days long. Okay, then you get the next topmost band, and then you loop it back to itself. So forgive me if I'm going to look a little bit messy, but sige, it's okay. Then you go take the third one, and then you loop it out to itself, and then you get the next one, you loop it out to itself. So it's really not that difficult, right? You guys have already an idea how to do this since you all have done the starburst. Okay, so one more time I will show you. What you have to do is to just go into that cap band, get the topmost one, bring it out, get the second topmost one, bring it out to itself, Again, let's get the third topmost band, bring it out to itself. And so basically you're just bringing everything back to their home posts. So there. Oops. Okay. So one last time before I go off cam and continue this. There. And just keep on going and bring everything back to their home posts. And go back and bring it to its own posts. And then go and bring it there. See? Very easy. Very easy. I hope I didn't cover anything up. So one last time, and then I will go off camera and finish this entire set. Okay? So you go into the cap band at the topmost, bring it home. Get the next one, bring it home. Okay, get the next one, bring it home again. And get the last one, bring it home again. I'm sorry if there's ambient noise. You can probably hear somebody who is frying something downstairs. Okay, so I'll be back in a few seconds. I'll just go finish this thing and then we'll go to the next step. See ya. Hello, it's me again, and I'm back. We've of course looped our excess in the middle already, and now we are going to go to the next step, and that is looping the middle bands. Okay, but before we do that, I'll show you. So everything has already been looped all the way up, so we just loop those curves going out. Okay, so now we are going to be looping the bands in the middle. Okay, so to do that, it's very simple. All you have to do is to go into your cap band again and dig out that band on top and bring it just all the way up. Okay, very easy. Okay, nothing much, nothing difficult. So you just loop everything up that way, just keep going all the way up that way. Okay, there. Yeah, okay, yeah, there. Keep going all the way up. Later we will straighten out those twisted bands. It's just that I have to make sure I do this fast because it's going to be a long video if I don't, and it's super long, and I don't want to bore all of you. And for these portions, since it's just a single chain, I don't want to have to cut again and end up with so many videos to put together. But just so you can see, it's that easy. Just keep going all the way up, and I am showing you the speedy loomer version of me, which is actually a bit surprising because yes, I can actually loom fast if I want to, but because I want my bands to be straight all the time, I take forever. And so my cousin always tells me, you know, I'll probably be finished with my mass in church already, and knowing how slow a mass is, when I get home you're still making your bracelet. So as you can see, we've already looped the middle bands all the way up to the end. So all you have to do is to just do that. Okay, and then we will now go to the next step, which is looping up the arrows. That's the second to the last step, which is actually very easy because all you have to do once again is to just go into your middle bands. Go into that second pin where those arrows start, and you have to just loop everything back home again. Very easy. Okay, so you just go and dig in and get your topmost band, which is the one and the lowest, and then slowly oopsie, why is that not coming out? Wait a minute. Let's go fix that. So if ever that you encounter some problems when it comes to your bands, all you have to do is to just do this, and they all go back down normally. Okay, so let me see what's going on. They're not supposed to be tangled. Let me see which one is supposed to be on top. I was right. I was supposed to get this one. So let me try and dig that one out. Okay. So once again, you go under all of those bands on top. Okay. Okay, and then you will try to grab this topmost green, which is the first one. There you go. Nice one. Okay, be a good boy and follow daddy. Okay, there. So you are out there now, and then you go under again and get the next bottom band. Why am I having such a difficult time with this? There you go. Okay, and then loop it out to the center peg, which is the original post. So you just have to put them back to from where they came from. Okay, and then you get the last band at the bottom and you loop it back to itself. That simple. See? Okay, there's three bands going home to the home post. So here you can see clearer because it's closer to the camera. So, and I'm not blocking it so much. Sorry. So the first one, oops, ouch. Okay, sorry. It's all supposed to be under. Okay, there. So the first one that you're getting is the one here, the bottom. So you just loop it out there. It's a bit tight, so you might want to really have resilient bands. Then you go and grab the second one under. Oopsie. There you go. And you come home, bring it to its home post, like that. Okay? And then for the third one, it's just as simple as that. Just bring it back there. There. So I guess that's pretty self-explanatory, but just so that you're sure, I'll do it one more time. So you dig in. Not this one, okay? Make sure you don't touch this. It's the one with the cap bands and the arrows. So you dig in. You get that green band on top and you loop it out to itself. Okay? And get the second green band underneath and then you loop it out to itself again. And then you grab that last remaining one and group it out to itself. What did I say? Grouped. Okay, this is despicable me. So one more time, you grab the topmost green. Ooh, so tight. Scary. It's scary. Might as well loosen that because otherwise I might lose my band. There you go. Oops, did I grab the wrong one? I don't think so. Hold on, let me see. Oh dear. Wait one sec. Let me just put it back because I think I grabbed the wrong one. Ay, caramba. So difficult. Okay, that's the difficult part when you have like lots of bands and one peg. Oops, I kicked my tripod. Sorry. Oops, and I kicked it again. Let me face my loom. Okay, let's get this. So, oh, there you are. You go get the topmost band. Okay, and loop it out to itself. There you go. Finally. Gosh, you scare me. So scary. I don't like breaking bands because it's rehabilitation is just so much stress. So there. Okay. Loop it back there. And then loop it back here. There. Okay. So one last time. Okay. So remember the arrow. Sorry, my throat dried up. You just get the topmost green, well, or topmost band, and loop it out to itself. Grab the next band under there, and then loop it out to itself, and grab the remaining one. Loop it out to itself. Sorry. And then here, this is the last one, and then we'll go for a break, and I will finish it off. So you look that. Wait. Sorry. Throat is still dry. I don't know why. Okay, so we go and get the topmost green and bring it out to itself. Second. I'm sorry, my throat really dried. Okay, so I'm gonna finish it off. And I'm gonna be back in a few. Okay, so I'll just finish these arrows. See ya. Hey, I'm back again, and of course, we have finished looping our arrows. Yay! Oh, wait. Good thing I was looking hard. I almost messed up. Look at that. I missed that. Oh, wow. Good thing it's not linked to any other. Now so confident in saying, "Hey, I'm back." Can you imagine? Ah, good thing it's not linked to any other chain. Otherwise, we would have messed up completely and repeated this whole tutorial again. Arr, arr, arr. That's not nice. So what we'll do is we are going to do this last part. So anyway, that's the last part. So we finally gotten it there, and we will just do the final step, which is looping your borders. Okay, for the border band it's not difficult because all you have to do is just link, like loop everything, just follow the zigzag pattern all the way up to the end of your loop. But just so that you know what I'm talking about, for those who are not yet so used, you get the bottommost band on your first peg and you loop it out to itself. You go digging again, and then you just get the bottom band, and then loop it out to itself. See? Easy as peasy. No, I'm just kidding. Easy peasy. I don't know what that means though. Easy peasy. See? So you have to do is just loop everything out. For the really expert loomers, this is like a walk in the park. And you can probably just do this in your sleep. And you're like even snoring while doing it. So, because for you, this is going to be boring. Okay? But we are looping out everything still, because if we don't have a bracelet, because this is what links everything together, and they have to be tied together. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we'll finish the entire thing, loop everything in again to secure all the chains and make sure that your bracelet does not fall apart. Okay, so you just keep looping your border bands, just go all the way down and get all of those in. Okay, oops, where am I? There I am. Just keep digging in, just keep digging. Just keep digging, just keep digging. That's what we do. Maybe Dora can do a tutorial someday. You can do a tutorial and then speak whale at the same time. This is the yellow bound. You loop it up. Or okay, sounds silly. That's not funny. Some of you might get annoyed. But that's the thing with me. I've got energy coming out of my ears. For those who read my top 20, told you I have ADHD and OCD. I like cleaning the house. I think I was, a maid in my past life, or maybe Cinderella was my sister because we like cleaning houses. I don't know. But I like organizing things all the time. That's part of being OCD. And of course, part of the reason why my bands are, it drives me nuts when my bands are, like messy. I can never stand it. I'll just have to really keep on fixing it. I think you can see that in my photography that my bands are all straightened out. Yeah. Cinderella would have been really proud of me. You have shiny tables all the time. So, I don't know if this is boring you, but I think I'm going to take a break because this might take longer. I thought I wasn't going to need one, but I'll be back in a few seconds. Hey, I'm back. Okay, so we finally looped all our border bands, and you can see they're all securely looped all the way to the top. Okay, so I just loop all the way there. So what we are going to do now is to actually lock it. So you remember in the beginning we had these two bands, so I'm just going to get my C-clip. Pardon the sound effects. We are going to get a C-clip. Okay, here's your clip. There. Just so you know, I'm not making it up. So much nice. Okay, so what I do when I lock it is that I get those two bands out there. Okay, and then I attach my C-clip on that end. Okay, so you got your C-clip there, and then I go inside all my bands. Okay, I go inside all my bands, push them all out, and grab the end of these two yellows that I placed. Okay, so now that I got those two yellows, I can securely lock it and just balance it out a bit, put it in the middle. Okay, put it in the middle. So there, you're locked now. But since we can't really rip it off because I'm really scared, let us do it a little slowly, one by one, releasing, because it's really very dangerous. You don't want all your hard work to go up in smoke just because you ripped everything off so quickly. So just have to keep releasing everything. Okay, hopefully the quality of my video is good for you, and you can and that you can see everything clearly. Okay, there, I'm ripping it everything, no, not ripping, but removing everything there. Still trying to figure it out if I should rip it up. Let's try. Ooh, scary. It's too wide to rip off, so I guess we'll just have to remove the sides again one by one, just to make sure that you don't destroy your bracelet. I don't want it to be ruined. It's a bit sad. Okay. So you just patiently remove them one by one. At least you'll have a better chance, or at least you'll really have a securely, you know, removed, not removed, oh my god, what kind of a word is that? Okay, well, anyway, at least you have a bracelet that's safely intact. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. These tutorials are so difficult, sometimes you just really don't know what to say, and you'll end up with garbage. Whenever I review my tutorials, I'm like, what did I say? Where did that word come from? Or like my grammar, oh my god. But then that's it. We're just human. So I guess now we can somehow rip this off. There. Oops. I'm really not comfortable ripping things off. I just feel like I'm gonna get destroyed. And the bands are really nice ones. And you know what I mean? It's like I'm the type of person that likes taking care of my things. And I feel like they have a life. I feel like if I treat them badly, my things will attack me in my sleep. So no, it's seriously speaking, it's called respect. You know, whatever it is that you have to learn how to respect what you have, because I believe that everything we have is a blessing. So, as funny as I am, I'm actually a person who is very particular about taking care of things, taking care of people, you know, taking care of the relationships that you have, friendships, and everybody else around you, taking care of your things, because you have to be thankful for everything that you have, because not every kid in the world has what you're enjoying. Not every kid in the world can buy loom bands, you know. So you have to be very, very careful with the things that you have. Just a little reminder from your big old brother Jason. Yes, I forgot, in case you did not read my top 20, my name is Jason. Hello to all of my loomer friends out there. Having such a wonderful time. Oh my god, I love the color. Oh, I am so good. Okay, now what you need to do is to give it a bit of a tug. Why is this so long? I made what the other one I made was really short. Now this one is too long. Holy crap-a-doodle. Okay, anyway, this one's a bit too long for me, so I guess I'll just remove one link. It's one link bigger. So that means for a decent wrist-sized bracelet or winding links, you need, let me see. By the way, yeah, for the sides to pop out, you have to do this. Like they're like, like imagine like your most hated playmate and you pull his ears out. And I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Oh God, moms. Loomy mommy. Loony loomy. Don't kill me for saying that. I was just kidding. No, no, no. You just pull it out a bit. I can feel their eyes going like, no, he didn't say that. Of course not. No, no, I never hurt people. I would never fight back. Even when I was in school, I would just look at them. So, there. As you can see, you're kind of pulling it out. And that's what winding links looks like. That, and this is the first one that I made. It's a bit tighter. It's because, you have to kind of pull it out more. Okay. So, this two are exactly the same ones, but the only reason why this one is looser, it's because, just so you know, this one I made triple caps on the cap band. Here I just did double caps, so there's a big difference. You will see they're so wide. This one is wider, but that's winding links. I like it a lot. I like this color scheme, very pretty. Okay, so anyway, this has been Jace Alvarez on Instagram. Please don't forget to follow me. That's Jays Alvarez. Okay, on Instagram. Let me show you my profile quickly so that you know who to look for when you go to my profile. Okay, so that's me. That's me right there. 1 second. Hold on. Okay, that's me. Jace Alvarez. Okay, Jace Alvarez is the name. Can you see it? Oh no, you can't. Okay, well, oopsie. What did I do? Okay, there you go. That's me. Okay, and then this bracelet is called Winding Links by Loom in the City. So please give her a follow. Okay, tap that button and then make the bracelet. Okay, this is the beautiful, beautiful winding links. And I'll see you again in my next tutorial. And please do let me know what you think. Comment and say anything. Send me tutorials, bracelets to do for tutorials on Instagram, and I will be glad to help. So this has been Jace Alvarez, and I'll see you in a while in my next tutorial. Bye.